I've placed the Ultralisk in a void prison. Bring it down, Karas. You address me?
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
I will be
We are one in the shadows.
I will erase the deep. These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us. You address me?
Zeratul has destroyed their worms. Press on.
That's a lot less zealots than I remember.
So, you address me?
Ooh, I feel like I did pretty bad in that engagement. Alright, so the final hatchery is up here.
Shukdash Salak.
This will be easy. I really don't want to lose this boy.
Thy bidding.
So you get 2 chances to make away with the achievement.
I state the.
See how many? Ooh, 28 kills, 17 kills, 21 kills, 19 kills, and finally 16 kills on this bad boy.
I will erase.
You know what? We're gonna name all these boys after something. The Broodlords are obviously scary boys. Ultralisks are big boys, except when they pop up from the ground, and then the Stalkers will be bad boys.
I will be redeemed. The Queen of Blades
What do you guys
seeks to
think?
pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it. I will erase.
Cold is the void.
I will erase.
The voice of eclipse.
You address me? It is done.
Awesome.
All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed. There is yet hope for this world. Fire. The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
More big boys.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother.
I'm sorry, I meant scary boys.
I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. Fulfill my calling. We must.
No. Oh, well, he's dead.
I will erase the demons of the
Now, I shall become one with the Kala.
I must get to the Void Seeker and preserve the prophecy. I will not let my brother's sacrifice be in vain. I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
Awesome. And what do I feel like? I do not have my music settings on. Let's see about that. Oh, I did have it on. I don't like the music that's being played at all. Oh, look at that. Hyperion Lab. Hyperion Lab, 1532 shipper time. Let's see what they have to say. Yes! Protoss research.
I'm okay, Doc, before you start asking.
You were staring at that Protoss device for a very long time. Are you sure?
Well, now you mention it, I could use a drink. Or two. Maybe what I saw would make more sense if I was drunk.
What was it, Jim?
An old friend of mine. Looking for the end of the world.
Yeah, it pretty much sums up Zeratul. The past, like, 5 years.
So these things are still a big mystery, huh?
Actually, I have found something interesting. Whenever you use that Protoss device over there, the artifacts respond by drawing together and expanding their molecular matrices.
A little slower and with shorter words, please.
Well,
Sponges or
if
towels.
you think of them as dry sponges, they draw ambient energy like water. These things try to absorb as much energy as they can.
Are they dangerous?
Not if you're human. If my theories are correct, and you were a Protoss, for instance, they could drain the life right out of you.
Awesome. We're going to check out the research console in just a second. We're going to be reading this, though. Stedman log entry 2299. I've been staring at the anomalous sphere above the crystal. It's obviously an energy emitter, but it has such a strong containment that the crystal can slowly draw power from it via some method I don't understand. That gives me an idea. Using our own containment technology, I can modify our SCV's manufacturing process to double capacity with no increased risk. I think. Breakthrough! The energy in the crystal is not being kept in a vortex pattern. It was warping the energy around so fast that I couldn't detect it. It's in an odd coincidence, the warping slowed just enough for my sensors to pick up. I'm not sure how or why. Every time I reach my wit's end with this sample, something happens by chance and I get a breakthrough. Is it helping me? Clearly I've been working too many hours. I'm gonna go lose some more credits on Lost Viking. Sedman log entry 2297. The Zerg sample has developed an ocular organ. I don't see it myself. Will limbs be next? There is a basic dichotomy to the Zerg cell reproduction. Type A cells throw off seemingly random mutations, and Type B cells hunt down these mutations and destroy them. It's survival of the fittest on a cellular level. Successful mutations survive. I use a microscopic scrapings from the sample to test an electrical discharge field that I've been tinkering with for some time. The results were gratifying. As an interesting side effect, the Zerg matter developed into a very dense but flexible material. This material could be used to reinforce the superstructure of those old Hercules-class cargo ships that Swan's always trying to find a use for. I wish there were more time to pursue both the discharge field and iterate the hardened armor matter. I doubt there will be. So yeah, that's basically, we're gonna get automated refineries. I think I already mentioned that before. No more SCVs. Look at that. Look at that. We've adapted Protoss warp technology to transport gas canisters straight from the refinery to the command center, eliminating the need for SCVs to carry them back. Why the Protoss have never thought to transport Vespene in this fashion is beyond me. Perhaps they lack the Terran creativity or pragmatism, or possibly their primitive superstitions forbid the practice. And the next one is to build 2 SCVs simultaneously. We now have the ability to train 2 SCVs simultaneously. Okay, I just repeated that. Allowing our early mineral and Vespene production to ramp up twice as quickly. This breakthrough, made possible by recent insights into Protoss containment fields, should help us get a stronger foothold early on in future missions. And the Predator and anti-infantry specialists, they have powerful area of attack. Powerful area. It's not AoE. Look at that. They're actually surprisingly fragile, and they are considered armor units, so even if you want to use them against like Immortals or something like that, they're pretty bad. It's funny too because that little electric field does 30 damage, which gets past the Immortals' hardened shields. The Predator is equipped with an electrical discharge field This field activates each time the Predator strikes an enemy in combat, heavy damage to all nearby enemy units. This makes the Predator a devastatingly effective counter to large groups of enemy units. And the old Hercules-class transportation ship. Massive transport ship deploys loaded troops almost instantly. If troops survive, loaded troops survive if their Hercules is destroyed. We have retrofitted the Hercules-class cargo ship for use on the battlefield. This massive transport can carry entire armies and load them at record speeds. The Hercules will also be able to eject survival pods if shot down. Ejected occupants will sustain damage, but most would agree that injury is preferable to death. We're gonna be getting that one first because I'm not too sure which one I want. We're probably gonna get the Hercules anyway. Who am I kidding? And with that said, I think I'm going to be ending the video right here. I think we're definitely going on more than 10 minutes. And when we come back, we're going to be talking to Matt, Tychus, and Swan. I can't believe I forgot their names there for a second. I'm drawing a blank right now. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I'm signing off.